$25. Could it get better? We're about to find out. Crack it open. Oh, look at that. They even include a thing of batteries for your headlamp. No screws needed. It just pops open, clicks into place. Now that's going to be a good thing and a bad thing, because if you drop it, it could unclip and shoot batteries. Good thing is you don't have to look for something to open it. Oh wow, that's actually not bad at all. Ah, I blinded myself. You got purple, red. The red in this blue purple is not very bright. I know there's a reason for it, but I don't know it. But the normal light is great. Comes with 2 knives. So now this is a camoed handle, liner lock. Looks pretty cool with those orange accessories as the screws. Pocket clip, one-sided, tip down. It's a manual open with a thumb stud. Exact same thing on this one, except for it's got a little baby chainsaw on it. Crank that bad boy up and get going. Now, a cool thing about this is they give you 4 individual carrying cases, and they are pretty thin, so you're not lugging around one big fat case. You can take one case, pick 3 blades to carry with you, and go. And they're really thin too, so you can just about stick it in any pocket. So it gives you 4 gut hooks, 2 of them black, and 2 of them just this silver. And the other 4 kind of look like Tanto style, but they're calling it clip point. That's this one on here. And it's actually in there really good. The blade does have a bit of wiggle, like the actual blade itself has a bit of wiggle, but it's not gonna pull back and forth any. It's really secure inside there. It goes left and right because of the gap to be able to fit the blade into. But other than that, it's really good. With the small thin carrying cases, you can fit 6 of them in there. You could probably cram 7 if you wanted, but 6 is getting just about to that nice snug stage. So that way they're not rattling around. You don't hear any noises, so it's not gonna be shaking around in your pocket. Now let's see how sharp they are. So we got it all set up. I'm gonna go real slow, see what it comes out to. 100, dang. So this thing is actually really sharp, which I wasn't too surprised. I kind of figured, because they are marketing this towards skinners. Now to replace this, again, up close, this little button right here, you push that down, releases it. Just like that. Easily grab a new one, push that down again, locks back in. Same thing with this one. If you wanted to take this off and have 2 skinning knives, press the button. Dang, that one was in there tight. Take that out, save it for later. So let's say you had to bust out your knife and use it for a little bit of stuff. There's a stick in your way while hiking, you know, you carve it out of the way. Okay, you cut a branch out of the way, there's another branch. And you need to tie something up, so you just cut a piece of string every now and again. Got some cardboard. Let's see how sharp it is. So we didn't do too much damage. We used it a little bit, but let's see what it does. 225. It's still sharp, yes. Well, let's say you brought a little piece of leather with you to hone up your edge a little bit. And this little piece you can just stick in your pocket. It's just a piece of leather. So there's no inconvenience other than you're bringing something extra. Let's see what it does. Oh dang, 95. So it made it better than what we originally started with. So doing that little bit of, you know, tweaking around, cutting up a few sticks, cardboard, rope, a little bit of stuff, it did dull it. But it didn't actually dull the knife, it just needed a little bit of honing. And then after you run it over some leather, and this is, you could even cut this in half and take a smaller piece with you. And that way do your field dressing a little bit, have a nice sharp knife. You can use it to cut down a few things, maybe not too much if you're gonna be using it. But the best thing is you can take your other 8 blades with you. So I mean, for $25, this is definitely an awesome little kit. You can always just keep buying extra blades for this knife. The only downside I can think of for any type of knife like this, not just the mossy oak, is it's just gonna hang up on this part a little bit, depending on how deep you cut into certain things. But I mean, that's not really a downside, that's just a little thing to think of. So if you're looking to give somebody something, or for yourself, you know, This is definitely an awesome kit. I think you're gonna like it, or if you give it away, they're gonna love it. But just remember, it doesn't have to be an expensive piece of leather. It's something that they can hone it on. It can even be a honing rod. But I hope that helped. Thanks for watching.